Sometimes, but I mean, it's not great.
I feel like Paul's is just
Like I got the notification this morning. I know what it is.
What? Tell me.
what Paul. Let us know what your screen time is, please.
13 hours.
Damn, Paul. 13 hours.
But I also like having things on the side while I do things.
He does have.
No, I figured that. Like you're like I
He
feel
has
like.
streaming up when he works.
But did you grow up in the restaurant with the iPad or something to watch?
No, I grew up with like the crayons, but like
Okay.
6th, 5th grade. That's when like YouTubers started becoming a thing. Yeah. And I like be at home watching them. So that's when it started becoming a habit to like have something on. Like now, if I'm like eating by myself, I'll just have like a YouTube video on or something.
That's common.
That's
I
fair.
have a short attention span. I need constant sensory overload.
I need to get more into YouTube. I do.
I need sensory
It's a
overload.
whole nother world you haven't experienced.
It's just not part of my life. It really isn't.
Bro, YouTube was my world just because one of my good friends growing up, his name's Arthur. He drowned us in YouTube. I'd go to his place every fucking day practically, and he'd be like, look at these YouTube videos. And that was when like it was almost like Vine-esque of pranks and shit. But even before that, and I tried to tell Paul this website, but you probably don't know what it is because you're a boring individual. But it's called E-Bombs World.
E-Bombs World.
Yep. See, by the way you said it, I know you never heard of it. E-Bombs World was basically YouTube before YouTube came out. Anybody out there that's freaking 30 plus should know what E-Bombs World is. Yeah. I don't want to start the video like that. I couldn't segue.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to what?
I'm over 30 and I don't know what E-Bombs is.
E-Bombs World was YouTube before YouTube. It's fantastic.
Is it still a thing?
No. I mean, I think they still have a website, but
I think you're making this shit up. E-Bombs? Sounds like a
E-Bombs.
terrorist website.
E-Bombs World.
Sounds like a terrorist website,
E-bombsworld.com.
I'm not going to lie.
I guess. I'm no terrorist. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Maybe It's Me, episode 11. It's your boy, Nick, across the table from me, as always, my dog, Devon. How are we, sir?
Fantastic.
Are we 3 times?
3 times.
Damn. And, of course, behind the camera, sounding lovely as always, Paul. How are we, sir?
How's it going, guys?
It's going. Nice little Sunday. Been watching too much golf. PGA Championship is on, so I've been doing that. NBA playoffs.
Yes. I watched the PGA tournament. Mm-hmm. I watched one for the first time just because you say you're watching golf, so I'm starting to get into it.
What was your thoughts?
I did take a nap, but I did watch a lot of it.
It does help you go to sleep.
I was about to say, I did watch a lot of it.
What'd you think?
I don't know how they choose what from what.
What from what is what?
Like with these little different clubs they be using.
Yeah.
Not sure how they figure that out. I hear them talking, making a game plan.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I'll be watching like I love to hear the off the thing, and then they'd like, "It's a good hit." I don't know if it's a good hit or not, until I see it like in the area. But it's cool.
Yeah, you're just starting, but yeah, for layman's terms, you got clubs that go from basically your driver. That's the one you start off the tee with, on like anything longer.
That's with the big fat thing.
Mm-hmm. And then you have basically from there you have your irons, and you have like a couple what they call 5 woods, 3 woods, things like that. Those are to get the ball further on the fairway or off the tee, just depending on what you want to do. I know I'm talking like real nerd shit right now, but you basically let's get rid of the 5 woods. You got your driver, and then you have irons. Irons are the fairways. Like that's where you're going to hit in the fairway. You know how they hit the driver, and then the ball lands in this big ass green, beautiful green, luscious grass.
There's different color greens though.
Yeah, there's the fairway, which is the normal path. Then there's the rough, and then there's basically like
sand sometimes or something.
Those are bunkers,
okay,
and stuff like that. So yeah, and so you have your irons. Irons go from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you have wedges. Wedges are when they're getting close to the green, and they hit those shots that they pop high in the sky, and they just like roll. Yeah, or they do little chips, and they're like.
I saw a guy do that today. He did that at the bunker.
Yeah,
he was a little bunker. He
used a wedge in the bunker,
and it went right into the hole. Mm-hmm. He got on his tippy toes. I forget his name, but I'm trying to figure out a favorite golfer that I like.
Yeah, my favorite would probably right now, besides Scottie, it should be everybody's favorite is Scottie. I'd have to say Max Homa, and
I don't think I saw him at all.
Max Homa. I like Scott Stallings because of his workouts. Like he's a beast. He's not relevant at all. But Max Homa is the top guy for me, like a big dog. I like Max Homa. I like Cameron Smith, but he plays in Live Golf. He's an Australian with a mullet, so you gotta, my son has got a mullet, so you gotta fuck with him a little bit. So Cam Smith, he's a great putter too. But yeah, there's a bunch of them that I rock with. I'm excited to go. Hopefully, he's at the Live Golf tournament in Houston. I'll be out there, so I'm excited for that. Get to watch some pros play up close.
Who the PGA people don't go to the Live, do they?
No, not
so
at all.
Live go to PGA, but PGA don't go to Live.
Live golfers were in the PGA before Live was a thing, right?
Yes.
So a lot of those golfers get invited to these tournaments. Some of these tournaments have no affiliation with like the PGA or anything like that. But now the PGA and Live are working on a merger. It's taking forever, but like that's why you see Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson is a Live golfer. Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau, Cameron Smith. They're all Live golfers. Taylor Gooch is another one. But they all played in the tournament this weekend. So that's just because of like invitation purposes. And, like that's why you see like Brooks Koepka. He won the PGA tournament last year, but he was a Live golfer. So it's kind of like weird for a lot of new people to get into it. But anyways, I'm talking a lot of nerd golf shit. Anyways, golf is in its like peak right now for everyday people. So yeah. Anyways,
I'm trying.
Enough of that. How was our week last week, Devin?
My week was good.
Yeah,
it was. I was able to get some jobs signed off and completed.
I haven't heard that in podcast history.
Bro,
so
that's crazy. Like, what about? So I got to do. It does take a long time for my particular work to finish because it's just so much like delays I can't predict. But I was talking to my like senior PM, and I was like, "Hey, I got this job closed out. Like I got the final acceptance letter from the entities and everything. They gave me everything that's basically said this job is done besides completed contractual work. We're good to go, right?" And then I was like, "Hey, like, what do I do?" He's like, "Oh, you don't really close out much jobs, do you?" And I was like, "Dang, man, I don't know because like they take a long time, bro. I'm still my very first job I started 4 years ago still ain't done. That's it. Hopefully Monday. We have some good news.
Fingers crossed. Next week we're checking in. And
like my jobs are finally. Monday's a big day. I got to get a good night's sleep because it's a big day for me.
Well, I'm hoping it pulls through for you. Yeah. Paul, what about you, sir? How was your week last week?
It was pretty good. Just normal work stuff, pretty much.
Yep.
Oh, that's very good. Like that. And you?
My last week was good. Yeah. Got to golf. Didn't do that well, but I got to play some golf. Trying to get back into it a little bit. A lot of it, actually. It's probably like one of my good buddies, Trevor. He's the one that got me into it. He's always he's been the most encouraging to play. But it's just that sport that when you're at your physical prime of hooping or playing football, baseball, whatever you do, like that's the sport you get into. You play for the rest of your life. So it was good. I played a course where the greens were awful. The worst greens I've ever seen in my life. They were like literally look like lava rocks.
Is that just because you didn't play good, or is it?
No, on God,
sometimes you just don't know. Are you sure? All right.
I can out them right now. Olympia Hills in San Antonio, Texas, greens is awful right now. If you're in the San Antonio area and you golfing, do not go to Olympia unless you want to just say you're not putting today and go on to the next one.
Wait, so you need it to be green or something? Does that help?
So the green, you want it to be green. You want it to be healthy. It needs to be healthy grass. That's probably like the one part of the golf course or the one part of the hole that you want to be the healthiest because that's where you can really make or break your score.
Gotcha. Like the maintenance on the greens is like.
I'll be hearing like the Masters is just the golden trophy.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Just everything. I remember I don't know why I remember this. My uncle told me one time, it's like many years ago, he'd give his left nut to go to the Masters for how clean they make everything.
It is very exclusive. You can't bring your cell phone in. You can't do a whole lot. Yeah, can't take any pictures. I'm
pretty sure he got to go to. I'm pretty sure. I say he went to the Masters in whenever Tiger won. He went there. He won like some tickets or something. And
that's incredible.
Yeah, about that. Shout out to
I wouldn't give my left nut. I mean, I don't need him anymore, so maybe I would. I don't need him anymore, so maybe I would. Yeah. No more? I don't think so. If we do, we're going to adopt. So.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Gigantic black African from Nigeria. On God. Getting me a specimen. Getting me a specimen.
Nick, I need a retirement plan.
Yeah, no, I need another. I got 2 retirement plans already, but I need another. Fail safe.
I like it. Okay.
But yeah, that was my last week. Other than just I got the golf it was good. My kids are wild. Kids are crazy right now. My daughter's popping a whole bunch of teeth out. Anybody that has to deal with a teething child knows it can be a nightmare as far as their temper tantrums and things like that. And
was you getting the little ice thing?
No, she don't do none of that. She just screams it away, wants her bottle. That's about it.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, man, it wasn't bad. Can't complain.
I'm glad to hear that. It was also my father-in-law's birthday. I forgot about that. We went.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all go?
He wanted Texas Roadhouse. So I went to Texas Roadhouse.
Do they still throw the peanuts on the floor?
No, that was what he said. Because he started. I don't know if he started doing it.
Did he do it?
I don't know if he started doing it or looked at it, but he looked at the floor. He was like, they don't do it anymore. I was like, no, I think they changed it.
Just giving them the side eye because he just dumped a whole bucket of peanuts on the ground.
Yeah, man, it used to be legit when they did that. I don't know why.
I used to sky hook my peanuts across the.
Did you get rid of it during COVID or something?
Probably.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Did you get it? How many cinnamon butter rolls did you?
I kept myself in check.
I see the twinkle in your eye, like you're lying to me.
I saved myself in check, but like I'm gonna tell you what I had. That's still in check for me. I only had 3 of them things. That's for me. That's a check.
How much butter you put on each one though?
I do the butter, but honestly, I'm not that that cinnamon butter is y'all overhyping.
So yeah, it's a little overhyped.
Y'all overhyping it. It's good. It ain't that good. Like
it's fucking good.
No, like y'all hype it like it's the greatest.
You
thing
keep
I've
saying
ever
y'all.
had.
I don't go to Texas Roadhouse unless I'm invited.
For what I hear, people that's also me too. Like that, the last time I went to Texas Roadhouse was probably with him for his birthday again. But yeah, no, I mean it's just not that overhyped. So I like do.
Are y'all those type of people like where y'all have just routine restaurants that like your birthday's up, you're going there?
For me, probably yeah.
Damn.
For me, Chili's, that's my shit.
You hear the bad news?
They're shutting them down.
We gotta defend them.
I promise you.
Wait, they're closing?
They're shutting down Denny's. They're shutting down
Red
Chili's,
Lobster.
Red Lobster. I promise
Everything's
you.
going down.
No, they shut down the Denny's by my parents' house, and they just shut down another Denny's around here.
Listen to me now. Fuck Denny's. I don't give a shit
Yeah,
about that.
but
they can burn in hell. But listen to me now. You shut Chili's down.
I rioted in these streets.
You shut Chili's down. You gonna have a problem,
bro.
You fuck with my
chicken
my honey
crispers.
chipotle chicken crispers.
They gone, Nick.
My strawberry lemonades.
They gone.
My strawberry lemonades.
Dog.
My Southwestern egg rolls.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
My bloomin' onions.
Your triple dipper. I like the cheese fries.
Damn.
I like the queso dip.
Chili's ain't going nowhere. Fuck that.
My entree has been the same entree since I was literally in the 4th grade. It's no joke. I get the same thing there every single time, and now I won't get that no more. I'm telling you, I'll riot these streets.
I knew something was up when they got rid of the 3 for $10.
Yeah.
That's when something was up.
But like, I don't know why they're closing them. I want to know why, because like I thought they were doing great. I watched the CEO like earlier in January this year give a video out that's saying they like the third. They sell the 3rd most burgers in the United States behind like McDonald's or some other person. They sell a burger every 15 seconds.
I just feel like people aren't sitting down as much as they used to.
It's all to go.
Oh, they to-go prices is outrageous though. I ain't even gonna lie.
They're gonna watch Chili's fuck around and become a fast food chain,
I'd be for it.
like a drive-through type shit.
No, hell, no. How you? No.
The burger quality will go down a little bit.
Well, I don't fuck with their burgers.
As long as the chicken crisper quality don't go down.
Fuck it, bring the tenders. That's all I need.
No,
Shit,
with that chicken sandwich.
that's a fast food dish.
No, it is. But I just like mine how it is. I don't want the sauce. Like my meal is very specific at Chili's. Okay, it's very specific.
What's your meal?
It's a buffalo chicken ranch sandwich, sauces on the side, buffalo and ranch sauce on the side. Don't mix it all in there because you make my chicken.
I didn't even know
soggy.
that they sold that.
Oh, it's fire. I've gotten this at since the 4th grade. Buffalo sauce on the side, ranch on the sauce. Give me extra sauces of each, please, and make my fries cheese fries. Thank you.
You're making this request.
He just irritated me with how serious he got.
It's
and
not
he was
a joke.
looking at me like I had to take the fucking order, so it kind of just got to me a little bit.
Like,
But,
yeah, it's not a
Listen
joke.
to me. Sauces on the side.
and the hand motions
Sauces
was
on the side, please. Like that's crucial. Sauces got to be on the side, because then if you don't, then you get it all soggy as shit.
Are you a send it back type of guy?
Nah, I wish.
Are
no.
you?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever sent back a dish?
No, the reason why I don't do it, and I'm about to, you know what? My dad listens anyway. My dad is the reason why I don't do it. My dad will get rude with a waitress. My dad, like,
I know a couple people like that.
He will. Like,
I'm not gonna do that because
like,
I can't.
It's not a bad thing when he does it. He just does it because, like, especially if it's like disrespectful towards my mom or something like that. Like if they mess up.
Your dad,
Yeah, my dad will like definitely step in. My dad don't have that like. He don't have that like. I'll care enough to not hurt your feelings if you fucking with my shit over here. Like,
Yeah,
my dad's
he got
very
the
protective
dog
like that.
in
Yeah, he
him.
got the dog in him.
He
So
got
if my
the
dad
dog.
do that. So me personally, I don't do it unless it's like, I mean, I've done it, but it's got to be like crazy.
Bro, I've never sent food back. You could fuck my whole order up and I eat that bitch.
I have a criminal friend that does that if his steak is any red in it.
Oh, he likes that well done.
Oh, he's burnt. I'm terrible. He'll send it back 2-3 times. It's outrageous.
Do I know this human being?
You do. Yeah.
I think I could guess which one it is, but
Take a guess.
I would say it's Trip more than it is Bob.
Terrence.
It's
Terrence. Yeah, that's crazy.
wild.
Right?
He's the nicest human being I've ever met in my life. He be sending his food, but you better not fuck around with him.
Terrence don't fuck with his food. Yeah, so no, but I'm not a send it back guy.
Speaking of, we got a mutual friend. I just mentioned his name.
My bad. Go ahead.
You just triggered something.
I know the story already.
You just triggered something about my last week. I got street beef for real.
He had a good week until this happened.
No, you just triggered me.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
You good, man? It's just I ain't got no friends. I'm accepting applications for friendships, and I'm accepting applications for gaming buddies nowadays. So usually, I've said this on the podcast before. I'm a huge gamer. I've been a gamer my whole life. Halo 3, I took ridiculously serious. Then transitioned to my adult life and to Call of Duty. Been playing Warzone since it's come out. I'm pretty good. I'm decent. I'm decent. Like, you know, win wise, it is what it is. But like, I think my highest KD has been in the original Warzone on Verdansk. It was like a 2.10, maybe a little bit higher than that. And then this one, it's I don't know, around high in the twos. But I take it serious. Like, yeah. I'm a gamer. And so normally what happens, I don't have a lot of time nowadays. Yeah. I got kids.
Yeah.
So I try to get on 6:30 to 8. Usually it's probably about like 7 to 8. I got like an hour window. We've been running with the same 4-man crew for a while now. So I pop in. Our mutual friend happens to be online with my 3 guys. Mm-hmm. Our mutual friend is a Madden player.
100%.
But he was a Call of Duty player forever. Like, me and him used to run a lot together.
Yeah.
A lot together. But he's ghosted us for Madden. He takes Madden extremely serious. He's pretty good at it. So I get in the lobby, and I say, you know what? Like, Trip, go ahead and get up out of here.
Yeah. You got Madden to play.
Yeah, you got Madden to play. I'm here. Mm-hmm. About to run with my squad.
Mm-hmm. Your day one.
Just get it cracking. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, Trip wasn't party leader at the time. My big cousin was. Right. Ugh. So I say, you know what? Now, everybody, to shine a light on this, my big cousin, I talk about him a lot in the podcast, Q. Mm-hmm. Quentin introduced me to Trip. Trip is one of his childhood best friends.
Yeah.
That's how Trip got involved in all of our lives, to be honest, was through Q. Now, I tell Quentin politely, I say, hey, like, you can make a choice. Either your little cousin or your best friend. Go ahead and make this choice. No.
It is what it is.
And it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that hard.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the cousin.
He's the cousin.
Family.
Work
together.
Yeah, I hired him. He technically I'm his boss.
Like, you know, you gotta kind of feed the hand.
Yeah.
What is that? The don't bite the hand that feeds you?
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
You go ahead, my man. So what he do?
So instead of making a decision, I see the crown, because that's how you can see the players. I see the crown move from him to Trip.
Q did that?
Mm-hmm. And so from there, I said, okay, I know what time it is.
That's great.
I'm setting up for my guillotine to come down. I say, you know what, Trip? Do what you gotta do, fam. Do what you gotta do. But no, you done fucked up from here on out.
Hell yeah.
So the guillotine chops, he kicks me out the lobby. Without hesitation.
Straight kicks you out?
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy.
Without hesitation, Betty gets put on. Blocked him on Instagram. Removed myself from the group chat. Almost damn near blocked his phone number. Fuck around and find out you mess with me. I'm petty as hell. I don't want to talk to you no more. You know, fucked up my whole routine. I ain't got nobody to play with tonight. So guess what? Fuck all y'all.
I 100% agree with you. Trey should have definitely left that party, but your cousin's in the wrong.
Trust me, I know.
That's
trust
crazy.
me.
Work gonna be crazy.
Yeah, he got some shit coming to him. So just watch. Just wait for it. Hey. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back. And we're going to get right into Devon's Maybe It's Me of the Week. It's your turn, boss. Where are we at?
First of all, I still don't know what the hell happened, so I'm glad y'all got it figured out because I was confused. I'm confused over here. Anyways, well, I have the Maybe It's Me of the Week.
Yes, sir. It is your turn to bless us.
Okay. Well, this one won't be a blessing for you, sir.
Why's that?
Just because it's probably going to be a little bit too much information, but to me, it needs to be said.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I don't know about y'all, but maybe it's me. So, I don't understand why people who go to the public restrooms don't know how to just piss into the toilet. Mm-hmm. Why do you piss all over the seat and then not clean it up? Like, for me, it's pissing me off because I had an incident where I was at a job site and I needed to go to the bathroom. Okay?
And BGs hit you?
It came quick. It came quick because my stomach is used to, like, I'm a creature of habit. I get the same thing every day for lunch for like a couple straight weeks. That's what my stomach's used to. If I mix it up, it'll fuck up my stomach a little bit. So that's what happened. And I had to go to the bathroom bad. Okay, I had to make it to the closest yet sanitary restroom that I like to go to. Okay, now I don't go to like 7-Elevens and shit because I know better. Okay,
you got a list.
I have a list. Went to a quick trip. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, take a shit, and I rushed into that bathroom. Penguin walking in there. You know, I'm trying to go. Okay, and the next thing I know, I'm opening up the stall, and there's fucking piss everywhere, bro. Piss everywhere, and then I'm not gonna clean it, so I gotta go to the next stall. What do I see? Piss everywhere. Piss on the floor. How do you piss on the floor in a toilet? I don't get that. I don't understand it. So then now I got to clean your piss off and then put the towel thingy down to take my shit. I don't understand why people don't clean up after themselves. Can you please explain that to me? It's not funny. That shit was irking the fuck out of me. I don't get that. How do you, first of all, you're not embarrassed to like not clean up your own shit? Second of all, how do you just not piss in the toilet? Third of all, do you not live with a female? Because, like, that shit easily gets corrected if you live with a female. My wife never has to tell, like, you never hear, like, my wife will scream my name across the house. Devon! But it will never be because I pissed on the fucking seat and didn't clean it up. I don't piss on the seat. Perfect name. I don't get it. I be looking where I piss.
So I
don't understand it.
So I don't think I'm that bad when it comes to pissing on the seat. But I definitely be spraying and praying.
You're one of those.
But also, you know, and a reason why I know I hit the seat is because yes, my wife is in my ass all the time about it.
For real.
Dead serious, yeah, bro.
I
feel like that's more normal than anything. Wow. But yeah, also you got to understand, I'm a taller individual. And
what does that have to do with anything?
When I'm in that motherfucker's pissing,
yeah,
that shit is taking a long drop. And so when it's pissing, there's water flow. Now, it doesn't stop the fact that, like, yeah, maybe I could clean it up afterwards.
That's what I'm like, hello?
At the same time, bro, I ain't looking down, inspecting my piss. I'm just pissing and I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
How do you know if you're hydrated or not, Nick? You don't ever check to see if you're hydrated or not?
Bro, my shit be brown. I'm just playing.
What the fuck, Nick? Paul, I'm confused. Paul, because you're a shorter individual, Paul, do you not experience the same issue?
I was short.
I said a shorter individual than Nick. I'm shorter than Nick. It happens, okay? We live with the results God gave us, Paul.
He took that personal.
Audience, I'm 6 foot tall.
And Nick is 6'3". So again,
don't
shorter.
Disrespect me.
6'4". Excuse me. Apologies.
Dang.
I have multiple questions, Devon.
Okay, give me your questions.
Why are you using public bathrooms and public stalls?
I'm letting you know now.
Are you putting paper down?
First of all, yeah.
Or are you going straight contact?
Don't do that to me, Paul. I don't.
You do look like an individual that lets your skin touch that porcelain.
No, I just had to clean up your piss. I'm definitely not about to have my skin touch it.
It sounded like you didn't want to wipe it up because you're going to go direct contact.
No, I didn't want to wipe it up because it ain't my fucking mess, Paul. What do you mean didn't want to wipe it up? I don't want to clean it. Paul, I don't want to go to a bathroom and have to clean up somebody else's piss.
I agree.
Wait, he won't say like I wanted to have direct contact with it,
No,
Paul?
but you do kind of look like you
let
your ass touch porcelain.
I have to go to the bathroom in in a restroom like that, public restrooms. I don't know why Paul all of a sudden acts like that's a crime. People do that all the time.
Yeah, not this person over here, bro.
You have to go
I
there.
don't do that.
Paul, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Like, I guarantee you, I don't.
Paul.
If I have an emergency, I'm speeding down the highway.
No, you're not. Paul, I'm going to tell you why. Because if you're on a job site with me, you're not doing that. I promise you. Okay, you have two options when you're at a job site. You can piss in that fucking hot, you can piss and take a shit in that hot ass porta potty with the sun beating down on you and it really stinks. Or you can find your ass a nice little gas station and you go to the bathroom there. But you don't get to go one home.
How far away were you from your house?
I was in the Mission District.
That's far.
Like all the way far east side of San Antonio.
What time was this?
This was after lunch. Okay, dead
Paul
hot, bro. I don't know if you noticed. It's been hot last week. It was 95 plus. So you gonna tell me you want the air conditioned gas station, or do you want to go sit in a porta potty that everybody else uses on a job site and the sun beating down you, is hot as hell?
I would have held it.
No, you wouldn't, because you had the bubble guts. See, I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My stomach hasn't been the best to me today.
See,
but I can promise you now, me and my stomach in public, we're like this.
He don't betray you?
Me and my stomach have held it down for 32 years.
I don't believe
we
that.
don't betray each other. I won't do wrong on him by sitting in a public area, and he won't do wrong on me by letting loose. And so we're like this. So I promise you, like, I don't go in public. The only time I've ever done that is like one time at a Buc-ee's, and I had been out, like I'd been traveling, and
that
Buc-ee's
happens.
is the most elite establishment about when it comes to, first of all, your scent ain't even getting out there. They got the wall to the top of the roof, so you can't see no feet. You can't see above you. And so they got the walls on the side all the way up. You feel very comfortable inside there, and they got the janitor that has an office inside the bath. He don't leave the bathroom. He clocks in the bathroom and stays in the bathroom.
100%.
Buc-ee's is elite, so that's probably the only time I've ever done that. But I promise you, me and my stomach are like this, bro. I've gone on trips like out of my city to drive and gone to Houston. I promise you, there'd be like 24 hours where I don't go. And I'd be drinking coffee, natural laxative.
There's no way. First of all, y'all two is supposed to be on my side.
Y'all
two literally said, "Nah, just don't go to the bathroom in public. Don't worry about somebody else cleaning their shit up." Like, someone needs to clean up after their own selves.
I will clean up after myself if it's excessive.
If it's excessive, that's crazy.
Like, if my shit, like I said, bro, I promise you, I'm tall, and like, that's half the reason my shit splatters on the toilet.
I understand that, but I also know it probably hangs a little bit lower than most, so it's fine.
That shit is way up there, sir. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm saying, like, just take a little, clean your own toilet, man. Clean up after yourself, but no, instead it's just don't go to the bathroom. Paul, you're gonna come to work with me. No.
Okay,
come to work with me, Paul. You gonna come to work with me. You gonna come to work with me.
How long of a shift is this?
What do you mean? We 10, 12-hour shifts over here. What are you talking about? We get up 4:45. We're at work at 6. We leave 4:30, 5 o'clock.
So this day, what time did you show up to work and when did you leave?
This was on Tuesday. I was at work at 6 a.m. and I think I left Tuesday. Yeah, I left at like 4:15 that day.
I could have held it.
Bullshit. Nah, not with no bubble guts. I promise you wouldn't have been able to, Paul. I promise. Like, you telling me you gonna hold the thing. And first of all, it was like it hit you around 1 o'clock. You hit it around 1 o'clock on a job site in that heat, bro. I'm telling you, it's just a different high. It's just a different type.
This is the type of person I am. It doesn't hit me because I promise you, like, I have for sure 3 Pepto-Bismols. Like, I have one at work, I have one in the truck, and I have one at home. Bro, I'm a Pepto king. Like, BG's is not. It will not be tolerated. That's how much I will not sit in a public bathroom like that.
I promise. Okay, look, I just need y'all to go to work with me one day because it's gonna happen one day. Yeah, you think for 365 days?
Nah, maybe so, but Devin, you would be, bro. I didn't take a shit in high school once.
I don't believe that.
Not one time. Believe it. Why? I promise you.
Because you don't like that shit, or you just don't.
Bro, I'm not sitting on all that ass.
That's why you put that little.
I'm not sitting in your aroma. I'm not doing that.
Okay, I mean, I hear you.
Paul, you with me?
Yeah, high school definitely not. One, because people are very immature and they will hop over that little top.
Yeah, that they want to see who's boo booing. I come from a ghetto ass high school.
I've never had that happen to me.
Yeah. I would not.
I've heard people fight for their lives in the stall, but I've never had the audacity to like look over, nothing like that. I just, good luck to you, soldier. Hope you come out on the other side okay. Like, I'm not about to, what the fuck you doing?
But no, yeah. I mean, Two-parted.
Clean up your mess.
Devin, clean up your mess. I agree.
Ridiculous.
But at the same time, like, bro, like, yeah, me and Paul over here sidetracking it like, dog, I would have shit outside.
No, you wouldn't have.
I have done it at work 6 years ago.
You would
My
go
boss
shit
said,
outside.
yes,
Before
it's peaceful.
go to
It's peaceful.
not in 100-degree heat, it ain't.
I was there doing it at 100-degree heat. It was beautiful. Slipped out faster.
Oh, you know what?
Too
That's
much
crazy.
information. We got to segue out of this because I'm getting graphic.
Insanity. Have you ever shit outside, Paul?
No, and I will never.
I didn't think Paul would, but that's crazy.
You get in your primal squat form.
Okay. never done it. I was just saying, clean up your mess, man. Clean up your fucking
Never
mess.
gone hunting and had to do it?
Nah, I've been hunting, but no, I never had gone hunting and had to do it. But I also don't hunt every year. I think like the last time I went hunting was like 3-4 years ago.
Sometimes there ain't no toilets around, bro. You just got to make it happen.
So you understand what I'm saying about a job site. You just got to make it happen.
And I said I would have gone outside.
You can't go outside in a job site. There's people out there. I'm the place where I'm in. It's a park. It's a Mission District.
Sounds
park.
like there's a lot of greenery.
There's also a lot of people walking, children of all ages and grown women, and you're not about to get off here. I'm not doing that shit. Hell no,
Bro, I'd have go turn into a master hiker and hike my ass up a place where they couldn't be.
that's insane. Just instead of going to the bathroom where someone should just have the social common courtesy to clean their own shit.
No, it's not even that. I said yes, I agree with you, but I'm saying
You're built different.
no. I'm just built to not sit on a porcelain throne that everybody's allowed to sit on.
Okay.
I don't do that, bro.
Oh man, you know what? I feel like I'm right.
You are right about cleaning up your mess, but you are wrong about where your ass is touching.
I don't know how
Especially
you
a gas station.
You put the thing down, Paul. What else can you guys? Y'all don't go to the airport? You ain't never took a shit in the airport?
That's way too much traffic.
I'm saying, but sometimes you gotta like y'all have never been trapped.
Bro.
Wait, time out. On the flight home from Greece, bro, that shit was 18 hours.
I promise you my stomach would have never failed me. Oh God, I would have
That's
been
crazy.
fine.
That's insanity.
In
Like,
those situations, you're strategic about what you eat, so you know you're not gonna eat nothing.
I know that, Paul, but trust me, when you're on a plane,
I would've had no
for
coffee.
16 of those fucking hours, and they serve you some bullshit ass like beef stew that's bubbling. I didn't eat it, but like you get fucking hungry, Paul. People ate that shit, and I could tell they was using the bathroom on that flight home. It happens.
Oh yeah, I'll judge people, but I ain't gonna be the one to get judged.
You'll never do that, huh? You would have just had crackers and water that whole flight.
Like germophobia, but
Would you at least go piss in that bathroom? Or is it just
Yeah, but if I just saw a man walk out and that thing smells and be like, he just stunk this place up.
yeah, see, like that's my whole thing. Like that's what I was gonna say is like I think I also don't do it as a common courtesy, like because I'll clear my fucking gas station out. My shit will leak out into the regular common area. Somebody be trying to pick out beer and talking about God. I promise you.
So it won't betray you and it won't fuck you over, but it'll clear out the whole thing.
And it's probably because I be holding it way too long that them motherfucker be stewing in there. But
that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to tell you, like I be looking out for folks because they don't.
Y'all gonna mess up y'all's bowels. By the time y'all 50, y'all gonna be
people have been telling me that.
Y'all
but
bowels gonna be shot when y'all 50. I listen to my bowels. I listen to my body on them stomachs.
Or I just absorb all the nutrients out of it. I get every little ounce. To where when I'm going, it's,
you know what? I'm not wishing this upon y'all, but y'all motherfuckers gonna get the bubble guts sometime in the next couple weeks.
I just said I had it today.
No, I'm talking about when you working. I'm talking about when you actually got like shit to do. And,
I have shit to do right now.
You get to fucking go. Like y'all, it's not fair. Y'all work in offices, y'all. You get to just go home real quick. It's not the same. Come to work with me, Paul. I promise you, Paul, I'm coming to work. You don't come to work with me.
I said if I got it, I'd go outside.
I don't believe you either. You come to my work with me, you wouldn't do that shit.
Devin, I promise you I would march where others don't. I would be on a hike by myself where others don't go, and I would let loose.
Okay, I believe you, but that's my maybe.
I've really done that though. Like I don't know why you think I'm kidding. Like
I believe you.
Like
that you've done it.
No, I've done it recently. Like
what?
It's nothing for me to go out and just be like, no, I'm not going to go to this public bathroom. I'll venture off into this random area and just let it loose.
This is a real thing. I wonder, is it?
Bro, yes, because I don't want to go in public bathrooms. Like, that's just disgusting.
I'm
not on that level of germophobia because if you are a germaphobe, I have this whole view on germophobia that is, you can't be a germaphobe and go to a restaurant without bringing your own silverware.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Now, I feel like there's a lot of people that do not use public restrooms. I will give them that based on the fact that they have choices. But I wonder if they do that same thing you would do. I wonder like what, because people, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you.
If you're saying like, Nick, there's a point in your life where you had to go, I'm going outside.
Okay. I don't wish that the situation bestows.
I actually
upon
know
you.
a human being that same thing happened, caught him out of nowhere, went outside. Alamo Heights Middle School, middle of the cul-de-sac.
Do I know this person?
Yes.
That's crazy. Just you said that name, so I figured that insanity. Okay. I mean, maybe it's just me then. Maybe it is me.
Outside is very peaceful.
I don't know. Look at Paul shaking his head. There's no way.
No, because you can't even wash your hands after. You can't wipe.
You can wash your hands, bro. You just, water is everywhere.
You're just grabbing
Go get
grass
you
or
some
a leaf
germ
from the side, or
It's pre-planned. You can bring something to wipe. Like, you know you're about to go. And if I have to take my shirt off, I will leave my fucking shirt there because I've done that too.
You say pre-planned. Like, it's not pre-planned for me to get the bubble.
I will wipe with my drawers and leave my drawers and bury them.
That seems like so much work than just going to a gas station. Okay, I believe you. I'm just saying I'm not.
You at first, I just want to make sure like,
You live a life. Y'all live a life of luxury when it comes to y'all got off.
how do I live a life of luxury when I said I would go outside if it came down to it?
Because you don't ever have to deal with that scenario.
I just said that.
I need to put you in that
several
scenario.
times,
Like
bro.
that needs to be like a scenario.
Devin, I would do it today. I'll go down the street under the bridge and shit with them.
With the homeless right there?
Yes, bro.
There's no way. I don't believe that shit at all. What about using this one?
No, I would.
You want to use this one right here and you'll go out there?
Yes.
I don't believe that shit at all. God, I wish you had the bubble guts right now. Actually, I don't. That's kind of rude, but you know.
I would say like, hey, I gotta go. It's been nice. And then I tried to make it home. And if I couldn't make it home, there's a lot of greenery in Texas to this day. So I know a lot of spots.
That's
Going over.
crazy. I've just never known somebody to do that, but I'm glad I met you, Nick.
But I'm trying to tell you, my stomach and me are like this. We don't let each other down. Haven't.
y'all are good terms of communication.
Great terms. We.
I'm glad to hear that because you know maybe I need to talk with my stomach a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
no, just have an agreement, bro. Like your stomach. Years ago,
I also don't have like that weird phobia of going to the bathroom.
there's a lot of people that don't, and I think they're criminals.
I mean, but like I also just
They
expect
should be
you-
prosecuted.
No, like there's people that clean their bath. Like Quick Trips are normally clean. Bucky's is definitely always clean. Like I
Buc-ee's
don't go.
is number one.
You don't see me at a 7-Eleven or a Shell gas station. Them motherfuckers are never. I don't do those. The ones with like the condoms in the fucking bathrooms and shit. The graffiti. I don't do those. But like Quick Trip normally keep their shit clean. I just need motherfuckers to piss correctly.
I feel that.
You have you got to have a female in your life. They got to get on your ass about this shit.
Honestly, I want to buy a urinal in my house just because.
My grandpa put one in his house.
I would do that.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Because it's annoying.
It's 100%. Also, like, why don't you use the urinal? That's another thing. Like, why are you even using the stalls to
That
take
is
a
another
piss?
thing.
Like,
If the
go
stalls
to
are,
the
if
urinal.
the urinals and the stalls are busy and the stalls let out first, I'm not going in the stall. I'm giving that
Yeah.
to the person that wants to
That's,
be.
again,
I'm giving that to the
courtesy.
person that wants to be a dickhead and shit with everybody in there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll live with that. I don't give a shit. But at least you understand, like, the social construct that usually, if your ass needs to take a piss, use the fucking
We're
urinal.
talking about boomerang way too much in this podcast.
Go ahead. My bad. But I'm just saying that, like, gets me annoyed.
well, audience, let us know your thoughts. How about our goals?
Oh yeah, we need to talk about our goals. Good freaking catch, Paul. My goals is we're doing all right. This week is not that good. I'm up to one workout. It's Sunday, so I
Wait.
failed this week.
What?
Yeah.
Thought you worked out Thursday.
I swear you were gonna hit it 3 days in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what the plan was, but
What happened Thursday?
this individual named Nick decided he wasn't going to work out.
Like, you just play video games instead, or you're just like, what did you do
I
instead?
feel like I played video games all week. I don't know. I've been chilling.
Just didn't want to do it.
Just chilling, bro.
So this isn't the month.
I mean, I missed a week. Yeah, this will be the first week I think I missed.
So you're gonna do 6 next week? Work out 6 days out the week?
Possibly.
Don't just get the answer no.
No, there's definitely no way I'm doing 6 days out the week.
Well, that's crazy. I was hoping. I'm pretty sure I thought you said you worked out Thursday, but if you didn't, we're gonna. How about one day you work out with me at a gym and that counts for 3 days?
Why you want me to go to the gym with you so bad?
I do need a gym partner.
My insecurity is way too high for that.
There's no insecurities.
I'm too skinny.
It's like easier to do it with a gym partner now, man. Like I need to, I've been like I had a gym partner for a very long time, and then I didn't, and I don't have one for a very long time. Now I kind of need to get one for a minute.
I feel like I just let you down by saying that, so let me think about it.
You did let me down.
Yeah, I could tell.
Just one day a week.
I could tell. I saw the twinkle in your eye dwindle just a little bit when I said, like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah, just, you just broke my heart.
No, that's my bad.
Paul, how's your goals going?
Still going strong. No caffeine. Still on the lookout for random things that have caffeine, but other than that, it's going good.
They trying to get you? They trying to set you up?
Feels like it.
What are you looking at that you think has caffeine in it? Like what's something that you've been found that you just didn't realize had caffeine in it?
That is a good question.
Because I bet
just like random like smoothies and stuff, or like random drinks.
Like you go to Smoothie King, or you like
yeah, like
one
I
of
love
the naked juices or something.
I'll go to like Smoothie King, and like I'll get like a strawberry and banana smoothie, but like they have like different options with like different things that they add in there, and they'll just randomly have caffeine.
I didn't know that, but like, what specific?
I can't tell you a specific thing. That
what specific drink?
What's your go-to Smoothie King drink?
It's like a blueberry, strawberry something. Again, I can't tell you the name
strawberry
of it.
Something.
You're a real beachhead boy, aren't you?
I can tell you mine. Get the Gladiator. I don't know if that has.
I get like the Mango Madness or whatever.
That had caffeine in it.
The mango one. That makes sense.
Did you find that a lot of things have caffeine in it that you realized didn't have?
Yeah, even like I didn't know Dr. Pepper had caffeine in it.
It's all soda, practically, besides like Sprite and like maybe root beer.
Yeah, Sprite, root beer, Fanta doesn't have it, but like anything like cola like has it.
Yeah.
What can I ask a question honestly now? What caffeine ain't sugar or sugar caffeine? What is it?
No, it's not.
What is that shit?
Do not get technical with me. I don't know.
I was like,
It's like an additive that like does something to your brain to like suppress some sleeping stuff.
And wake you up a little bit more.
Like it suppresses something in your brain to make you more
is
alert.
caffeine like Coke or sugar like Coke?
Cocaine?
What they say, it's like
they're both addictive.
like addicting like cocaine. Which one is it? Like
caffeine.
Caffeine. Okay, I was just curious. I didn't know that. How much caffeine can you have a day?
Up to like 400 milligrams.
I'm way beyond that.
Really?
But also my tolerance is crazy. I've had a lot of abuse. My brain has had a lot of abuse on cocaine. Just kidding. I'm just playing. I've never done drugs. I said that.
Yeah, you said that
I
before.
mean it. No, my caffeine intake is just ridiculous. I think I was, you know what? Borderline drug, Adderall. I was on Adderall for a while when I was heavy into gaming.
Right.
That's a drug.
Prescribed? Yeah. I mean, if it's prescribed, does it count?
No, it was not.
Oh,
but at the same time, yeah, that is like, when I say drugs, it's mainly like the heavy shit or like I've never done weed or anything like that. But Adderall would be the one that I did. And I think that's what fucked my caffeine intake up for the most part. But also I just slam coffees. Like I'm drinking a coffee right now. I had a coffee this morning. I think I had a coffee at lunchtime. I definitely had 2 coffees this morning. Not have another coffee. I could go to sleep right now.
Is it all? Well, I assume it ain't all thin mint latte stuff.
I can drink it black. I can drink it white. I can drink it Mexican.
What the fuck?
I'm just playing.
Dutch Bros knows his name by now.
They do. Yeah, they know my order for sure.
So Dutch Bros is your go-to because I've seen so many now. There's
I had to veto Starbucks. My wife wouldn't let me go. They support like some shit that we're not with. So I haven't had Starbucks in a minute. But when they come out with that pumpkin spice latte, she already knows what time it is.
Oh, the morals are there, just not when it comes to the pumpkin spice.
Nothing comes in front of. First of all, nothing comes in front of fall season. Fall season is the best season of all time. Actually, there's a season that I like to limit within fall, which is the spooky season, and nothing is better than spooky season in this world.
The October timeframe?
There's nothing better than spooky season. We can have this debate right here, right now, if you want.
I believe you. I would have to get back to you. I believe in fall. It's great.
No, it's the best. Yeah. But Paul likes to believe that, obviously like Christmas time.
He doesn't have any Christmas spirit.
Yes, I have all the Christmas spirit, but I'm saying spooky season is better. Why? NFL comes out in spooky season. The NBA comes out in spooky season. My birthday is in spooky season. You get to dress up as whatever character you want with no limitations in spooky season. Haunted houses are spooky season. All the horror films are on spooky season. The leaves change in spooky season. The weather goes down in spooky season.
Yeah, so you just like spooky stuff.
I mean, yeah, I love it, but at the same time, it's the best time of year for anything, especially a sports fan. It's the best time of year.
I'll agree. If I just like fall, I don't necessarily have to put a spooky thing to it. I think that twist to it doesn't really care for me, but I like fall going into the winter. I don't mind some nice hot cocoa and like chilling at the home with a blanket and heater on.
No, yeah, that's good. That's good Christmas time stuff too. But like spooky season is the best time of year. It doesn't get any better.
Do you like decorate your house and stuff?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So you
inside and outside.
So you go all out for Halloween?
Definitely.
Y'all do like family costumes together?
Last year was our first year.
What'd y'all do?
We dressed up as Toy Story because that's what my son was obsessed with.
So
I was Andy. He was Woody. My daughter was Jessie, and my wife was also Jessie. They were like a tag team.
Nice. How was it?
It was cool.
Did y'all go around the neighborhood with all that stuff?
They do. I hand out candy.
Oh, you don't travel? You just hand out?
Yeah, I set up I clear the driveway of all vehicles.
I'm picturing the house right now. So
I bring my fire pit out. We set the fire pit up in the front of the driveway. And we have usually the MLB and the World Series is on at that time, every time.
Yeah.
So I set up the World Series. Parents come up, I've given some of my alcohol away in my cooler, but I've been debating on filling up 2 coolers worth of alcohol and just handing some beer to the parents that have to walk around through this.
That would be.
You see what I'm saying? Like I have a good house. Like, and we have stupid amount of candy every year. We do like a little like last year we did some glizzies and some queso chips.
Fire. Now, if you the only thing that would mess everything up on my vibe that you're giving right now is if you tell me you're a house that gives away candy corn, I'll come across this table right now.
Candy corn is delicioso.
God, there's no way you believe that.
I don't give that away. No, we buy elite candy.
Okay.
Me and my wife were not fortunate enough growing up to have elite candy. So
Really? What do you consider elite candy?
When it comes to like anything?
Halloween candy. What's elite candy when it comes to that?
King size shit or just
you get full size bars away?
We have. But normally it's like, boy, the chocolate stuff, you're talking like M&M's, Hershey's, like shit like that. None of that Dollar General shit. Like you just go straight for the money. And then like you go Sour Punch Kid or Sour Patch
Kids.
Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, stuff like that.
I love Swedish Fish.
Me too. All that stuff. We buy a variety. We don't stick to just one. We start buying like literally last year I think we started buying bags in September.
No shit. Is y'all I'd say y'all neighborhood busy then.
It's cracking.
Because our neighborhood
is cracking.
Do you pass out candy, Devin?
Nah, I go to my brother's house because our neighborhood is like we're like the youngest people in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
like, ain't nobody.
Your side of town is definitely.
And they ain't doing that. So I go to my brother's, but I mean, I pass out. Honestly, my mom passes out the candy. Like she'll come down and she passes it out.
See, my first year my first year I didn't know what to expect. Like, it was like handing out candy for the first time because we lived in apartments up until this house. And so one thing that they don't tell you is you got to get up and you're getting up off the couch nonstop. So I had to cut that shit out. And so I adopted going outside into the driveway.
Bringing out inside of the outside TV.
Yeah, the TV goes outside, everything.
Gotcha.
And so the kids walk up to you and you don't have to get up. They just come to you. You hand them some candy. You're talking to them a little bit. It was a little bit colder last year, so we actually moved it to the garage because it was so cold. So we opened up the garage and they had to walk into the garage and shit, but it wasn't bad.
I just learned something entirely new about you. You're a spooky Halloween fan.
The biggest. I mean, Paul can tell you.
Are we doing a costume party at your house this year then?
We can. I'll dress up on this podcast.
What are you going to dress up as?
We'll see. I got a couple ideas already, to be honest.
You're already planning your fucking...
Yeah, bro.
Halloween episode.
I could do that. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had a costume.
You've never dressed up, even as a kid?
As a kid, I don't even really know. Like, I mean, just put on like a fucking football jersey or something. Like, we never really went and got like costumes, I remember.
That's wild.
Like that. We just went filled up pillowcases and shit. But I see you said you weren't blessed with the elite candy. I feel like you were the ones that went out of your neighborhood and into the...
Yeah, usually that's what it was. But my mom would always take the candy from us too, just because she didn't want us like jacked up on candy. So
do you inspect the candy now? Do you do that? Did you do whatever? You get to inspect the candy now with your kids?
I know my wife did. I didn't.
Didn't really bother you none? Didn't want to see if there's any razor blades or anything in there?
No, that shit's a real thing. But my wife did. Last year she did it.
Beautiful. I didn't know that. That's interesting to know.
Fun fact.
Keep that in the bank because I did not realize you were as big into spooky season as you are.
Bro, I'm talking like I really like. Nick's a different person.
Is your wife the same way? Like, she enjoys it, or she just enjoys it for you? Knows how much she likes it.
She probably does it more for me, but I think she's starting to get into it. But like I'm telling you, like the whole inside. Like I'd be sending Paul pictures of like what we do inside and shit. Like this year we did battle across the wall. We did a whole potion bookshelf. We did a whole we do everything.
I like that. So I'm gonna go
this year. I think we're gonna do a Harry Potter hallway where the candles are dangling. Do like the clouds with the LED inside of them.
That'd be fire.
I'm telling you, bro. Like we go in.
So
I want people to walk into my house and feel like they're part of like they walked into like Salem.
I like that. I really do. Interesting. Okay. Well, I need to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead.
That's actually a goal that me and my wife want to do. Is we want to go to Salem during Halloween time.
That's in Massachusetts.
I think so. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Right.
That's where the rich.
I think it's in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Hey,
geography.
That 3.9 coming in handy right there. That useless 3.9 GPA right there.
Flex on them.
What about your goal, Devin?
Reading my book is fantastic. I have learned quite a bit. I'm your cousin, your big one, but not the one we talked about. Not you. You know what I'm talking about? There was a book I read, or a chapter I read about being mysterious. Made me think of him so much. But like, there's a part of it. So there's like the laws of human nature, man. It's really weird. It really does open your eyes up. I know I say that every fucking week, but every time I read a new fucking chapter and I get more information, it's like puzzles are just coming together. And I think today kind of helped me. I read a chapter this morning, and it like really altered the way I thought, and I made completely different decisions for the rest of the day.
That's good.
I had something planned. I had some things to do. Wasn't able to make it happen.
I feel like if you're reading books like that, like self-help books and shit, like it's very good to like always go like intro rather than outro.
No,
a lot of people read them and they start like going outro and like judging everybody around.
Well, I had to catch myself on that.
Toxic.
No, I had to catch myself on that because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at it with a little bit of enviousness towards it, like, oh, that's why that person acted like that with me, and I'm not thinking to myself, hold on, it's supposed to be about you, my guy. So like, I ain't gonna lie, I had to catch myself because it did that. But the chapter I've liked the most so far is to elevate your perspective. Like when you get so much dopamine rush into you, or you like get so hyper focused on something, you forget about the bigger picture and don't see the consequences and or the benefits, or you just lose sight of the long term goal. And I feel like that shit happens to me all the time. Like I know I'll set path to like have a goal, and then I'll have like a bunch of good things happen, and then like I get so drowned and caught up in that thing that I keep forgetting about. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll just derail me. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly. But the elevate your perspective is insane. Like it's really taught me to speak less, listen more, and then not react to the initial everything that happens. Not good, bad, or indifferent. You just don't initially react. You take a step back, think about everything, think about the long term, think about how this goes that way with whatever decision you make. And it's really been
Principle is the Path.
It's making me process new information in a whole different way. I didn't realize it.
For sure. Principle is the Path is a good book on that too. It's very similar to that chapter I guess you're speaking on.
I highly recommend people read this book.
Yeah, bro, for sure. It's just one of those that'll definitely change your perspective on life. It's always good to read those type of books.
Helps a lot with work too. Like I don't care what you tell you apply it to your job. Like anything in those books you can apply to your job and make your job easier with handling people that are hard to handle.
It's funny how we compartmentalize like that though too. Of like, oh, you can apply it at your job or at life. It's like, motherfucker, they're both the same.
It's the same thing. I want to know. Like you're right, you're in line. It's like you just apply it to every relationship you have in any environment, and it's amazing how it kind of makes you just think different. I'm hoping to keep it. I'm trying to like remind myself every day.
It's very tough to create
it because like one of the things too is like they talk about rewiring your brain.
Yep.
And like I didn't realize how hard that is because like I'll do good. Like I keep telling you I'll do good, and then I fucking fall off. So
I'm the same way. I'm the same way with almost all of the stuff that I've learned in a lot of the books. I've definitely like rewired because of either the kids or just like life shit happens and you either start playing the blame game or start playing the insecurity game, and it makes it very tough. So, but like at the end of the day, that's why like people always talk about like, no, just keep reading or go back and reread the books that you fell in love with.
Yeah, you gotta do. I got a highlighter out now.
That's good.
I'm highlighting stuff. I'm taking notes like I'm back in high school. Well, I didn't take notes. Like I'm back in college and shit doing book reviews. So I'm actually hella
My man
interested
is
in
into
this,
it. Yeah,
I'm
actually,
really into
you
this.
posted one of those, didn't you?
Huh?
Or you sent me that? You sent me a picture of one? Yeah, you sent me a picture of it.
Sent you a picture of, like, I'm out here trying to really learn it. But yeah, my goals are going good.
Everybody's working towards their goals. Everybody out there that listens to us, hopefully you motherfuckers are getting after it too.
Hopefully.
Trey got after it. That
Yeah?
was one. Trey set up his tent. His goals accomplished. Sent me
No shit,
pictures.
really?
Yeah, he set up his tent in the backyard. Shout out Trey.
Good job. Has he used it yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but
Not yet.
he'll
He
get
set
there.
it up,
He
though,
just wanted to
yeah.
set it. I know that's probably going to set
Yeah.
up, get it out the box with his
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. He
So
got it out. He
to
put it
set
up. So he had a 12 person tent in the backyard. So.
Did Trey ever return back the item he took from you?
Oh, don't even get me started on that shit.
What do you take from you?
My fucking hat.
It's
Oh.
criminal.
I was looking everywhere for my hat. I actually really like the hat. The hat I wore on the podcast with Trey, where it says like Mental Wellness Club. I really fuck with that hat. I like camo. I'm a camo guy. I
Yeah.
like camo, and it was a camo hat. And it's not even that. It was more so the stress that I put myself through when I lose something, and I know I had it somewhere. Like I know for
Yeah, you knew-
for a fact.
yeah.
So me looking for it was driving me crazy. So I finally like chalked it up to that Friday night. Things like I said got a little twisted. So I thought I left it in the Lyft ride that we went home in. And so I text Trey, like I text him, I was like, I hate you. He was like, what did I do now? I said, you made me lose my hat. And he sent me a picture with my hat on. It was like,
He ain't sent it back yet?
no.
That's crazy.
So
I'd
I'm
imagine
a little
that.
upset about that. And that hat, like I can't get anymore. It's sold out. So it's just like, dog. Because I would have just bought another one.
Oh, yeah.
But
One, I also want it to be known, you know you don't need to wear a hat.
no,
Like, I need you
I'm
to.
balding.
No, shut the fuck up. I need you to wear this hat off one time just so people can see how pristine your hairline is. Because it's almost impossible to believe just how good it is at 32 years. Like, God got your back with your hairline. God and your barber got your hairline.
I don't wear
on
hats.
tight.
If somebody saw me in public that didn't know me, I wear a lot of hats out in public, but like there's a lot of times where I don't. It's just on this podcast. Like,
Really?
This is my piece.
I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat.
In public.
Yeah, like when we've been out in public, I don't know that I've ever seen you without one. I've seen you without one at your house.
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll both do a podcast episode
Without a hat.
Yeah.
Maybe we get to like episode 50 or something.
50?
Yeah, that's so far
Well,
away.
because everyone thinks we balded.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing too. I don't want to put my shit on here and people are like, oh, you Beijing your shit. And it's like, bro, like that shit is so annoying because I do get that a lot. I do get the fact that people think I spray my shit in or I have like implants or something.
Oh, I can tell you, I know this. He ain't doing that. He ain't paying for no implants. He ain't doing it. I like it though.
Oh, I thought Paul was gonna say something about my hair.
No.
Paul sees my hair more than anybody. He sees it every day. I don't wear a hat at work. I don't.
Really?
I rarely do. If I need a haircut, that's where I wear a hat.
I've only seen him wear a hat at work like 1 or 2 times.
I'd never wear a hat at work.
I need you to send me.
My boss made a comment one time about me wearing a hat because I put it on backwards because I was stressed out about something on the computer and I was wearing it backwards. He was like, "Well, fuck, you think this is like
I did.
like a
I do that on accident.
this is a job?" I was like, "All right, well, I'm never wearing a fucking hat again."
I'll be doing that.
But I still do. I mean, like he's just giving me a hard time. He was laughing about it, but at the same time, like I don't want to come off unprofessional, so I rarely wear hats at work.
I guess because he's the owner, right?
Yeah,
The owner of my company. We was at a meeting last week. We have like our Thursday meetings, and he was talking about how he bought tickets to go to Monte Carlo for the F1 race this year, this weekend coming up or whatever. But we were talking about that, and sometimes I don't wear my boots into the office and stuff, and I don't like to drag mud and everything like that, so I wear my Yeezys. And he was like coming in, he goes, "Devin, you got the ugliest shoes I've ever seen on." And I was like, "What?" And everyone was like, "Those are Yeezys." And he was like, "I don't give a damn what they are. This bitch is ugly." And now every time I go in the office, he's
Put the
like,
boots on.
Yeah, I put the boots on. He's like, "Where the shoes at?" I'm like, "I'm not about to wear them things around here no
nah,
more."
you don't
but
do that
it's
shit.
just funny, yeah.
It makes one comment from an owner to say something.
yeah,
Never
like I
do
ain't
it
doing that
again.
no more. Nope. So
I got some boots. Boy, I'd fuck up somebody's world with my boots. I got too many boots.
like you got steel toe.
Nah.
That's what you got to wear. Steel toe. I'm not.
I do have some.
Not here line dancing cowboy boots.
Those are the ones I'm on.
I gotta wear them caterpillar things, and big ass.
I feel that.
steel.
Yeah,
The
no,
bitches
fuck
is like
those.
carrying bricks
For
around.
sure,
Shit.
for sure. Let's get into let's get into some current events, huh, Paul?
Sure.
What you got?
So first one is your boy Scottie Scheffler
My dog,
got
the
himself
goat.
arrested on Friday.
I can't call him the goat, to be honest.
Was it Friday? Yeah, it was Friday, not Thursday. I was on my way to work listening to it live.
Yeah, you text me. Yeah.
Oh, I did text you.
Yeah, you said your boy. Okay, so
yeah,
first of all,
go ahead, because were you about to do it? I would be so blessed. Go ahead.
So blessed for what?
I don't know if. Go ahead, tell what happened.
The way you fucking text me?
Yeah,
bro, you can't do that shit.
Why?
Because I got too many criminals in my life.
So what I said, your boy
fucking text me. So everybody out there, it's 5 o'clock. Me and Devon both wake up around 4 a.m. every day. And he sends a text. He says, your boy got arrested last night.
Yeah.
And so where I come from, a lot of motherfuckers get arrested. And so that's all I get.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even gotten on ESPN or anything yet, or Instagram at all. And so I just I sent the question mark, and and then he quickly said, your boy Scottie. But I was like, my heart dropped for a second, because now I'm looking at everybody's location, trying to see where they're at on my phone. I'm about to start sending out texts to the people that I know got warrants out there.
Who the hell I know that you know that would beat that criteria?
3 of them.
Okay.
100%.
Well, I just saw that his response was, what did you say? I thought I was about to have to get the cash out.
Yeah,
don't send me some shit like that again.
I said, don't ever text me no shit like that again. Like, if you're gonna be exact with who you're saying, dog, don't ever do no shit.
Because I was like, damn, he's really about to go bail somebody.
No, yeah, I was about to get my bail money ready.
Kind of touched the heart. I was like, so if it was me, were you gonna bail me out?
Facts.
Oh man, that breaks my heart, because my dad told me he'd leave me in jail.
Nah.
I appreciate that. No, but yeah, so he did get arrested. I watched that shit, listened to it live, and like that, there was a cop on the Jeff Darlington there.
Yep.
And Jeff Darlington was like, just trying to report on this, and this cop was just like, step back, step back. And he was just like, he's going to jail. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Step back. And I was just laughing by myself.
It's a super random thing for sure. Like, I feel bad for whatever happened to the dude that, I guess he got hit by a bus.
Yeah.
And so he ended up dying.
Situation.
That's super, super terrible. But like, I get it. Like, there's really nobody in the wrong. Like, if the police officers are trying to de-escalate a situation or try to figure out what's going on, they want everybody to abide on what they're saying. Scottie, I'm not saying Scottie Scheffler like tried to bulldoze his way in there, but I'm sure his car or whatever, like he was just trying to get in.
Yeah, because there was a car that went in front of him.
Yeah,
that had another player in the golf, and they said it was marked, so the cops just let him in. So I assume his car was marked. Maybe they didn't see the marking. He tried to get in,
and so like I get it. There's no ill towards it, but like it is crazy that like you get arrested and then you get bailed out, and then you're playing like an hour later. You're literally playing your round.
So I was like, when you say that he was playing an hour later and all that stuff around. So when we were at Texas Roadhouse, waiting for my father-in-law's, we had to like wait because it was such a long. I think it was like 40-minute wait, but it ended up being like an hour 15. It was crazy. We sat at the bar and we started getting a beer, and there was a guy next to my father-in-law. Me and my father-in-law were talking about everything that was happening today, baseball, whatever. We were just catching up and even talking about jobs. And then there was a guy next to us, and he was listening. He was like, "Yo, Scottie Scheffler." He's like, "Yeah." And then he was telling us, he's like, "I live 5 minutes from Louisville right there. I have a house out there. I'm not from there. I'm not from here. I'm from Kentucky. And I live 5 minutes or 5 miles from that thing." And he goes, "I'm telling you right now, they are corrupt. That was done on purpose." That's just what he said. No conspiracy theorists. He said that happened on purpose because he said the cops out there are crazy corrupted, was his words. I'm just saying, that's not mine. That's what he said. And then he said, there's no way they took him, because they said they took him to downtown Louisville, got the pictures and came out. He said, downtown Louisville would be like driving to the other side of San Antonio in day traffic. Like, you'd be minimum 2 hours. There's no way. So they said they took him 5 miles to this like little small town, got his pictures, and let him go back real quick. Like, basically just trying to say like it was all. He just basically sound like somebody did that shit on purpose.
I mean, when you get arrested, you just go. You don't have to go to like directly to county. You can go to holding in another.
No, but I think they said they took him to Louisville, downtown Louisville.
I mean, that's just media talking.
Yeah,
but like at the same time, like,
he says they not. He said they corrupt over there.
I mean, like, yeah.
I'm just throwing shit out there just because that's what he told me.
It was wild. It's a wild event and an unfortunate event too.
But he handled it like a G.
Oh yeah,
he said. Well, he said that was the first time I've ever stretched in a jail cell.
Yeah,
he took it with good-hearted intentions.
No, then like the media or social media went crazy with it. With when he was walking out playing mini men, people put mini men behind him.
They had like, did you see the mug shots?
Yeah,
of the 4 golfers. They had like Good to Beef, John Daly, Tiger Woods.
Yeah, like even on Sunday or Saturday when he was playing, these 2 kids dressed up in orange jumpsuits and were like standing behind him while he was teeing off.
That's a good talk. He handled it like a G.
No, Scottie legitimately is like fucking incredible golfer.
And he's still like, he got to face those charges. You see them charges he's facing?
Yeah, it was like assault on a cop or something like that, and then basically like not following directions or some shit.
Kind of crazy.
Well, audience, let us know your thoughts. Next one up, NBA update. So, Eastern Conference Finals is set now. You have the Celtics going against Pacers.
Sweep.
Celtics.
Sweep.
You got a
Just like
sweep?
Sweep.
Not even a game.
Sweep.
4-2.
Sweep.
That's crazy. Even without Porzingis, because Porzingis ain't going to be game 1 or 2.
I got to clear my throat. Sweep.
Really? Okay. I don't think it's a sweep. I'd be upset if like Eastern Conference Finals. I'd be upset if it's a sweep. Honestly, I'm not saying that the Pacers are going to win. They're definitely not. But 1 or 2 games.
Nah, I feel that.
6
Sweep.
games.
That's cool.
Sweep. Okay.
Then the game that's going on right now, you got Game 7 of the Nuggets Timberwolves series.
Who's winning?
It's currently 5-4 Nuggets.
Game just started. Relax,
Game just started.
Devin.
No. Hey, I'm just saying, y'all done pissed Jokic off. I fully expect a 40-point triple-double.
Y'all. He always goes y'all when it's
The media, my fault. Everybody doing it. Y'all saw
standing
how,
around like Groot.
you didn't
from
see how he was
Despicable Me.
standing. Yeah, he saw how he was standing there on that sidelines.
That's cool.
Hey,
Looking like a supervillain or
look,
something.
that looked like Game 7 Braun in the Boston. Yeah, that
It's
look. That look.
That comparison's wild.
That look.
I
You
agree
get
with Paul.
look.
That comparison is
You
crazy.
get the look. If you see that look in them eyes, they about to dominate. I'm not saying he gonna be out here flying like LeBron. Calm down. But you can see that eye. You know, like Nick, you as a man, we've all experienced this at a time where it's like you see it, and then instead of just saying anything, you're like, all right, bet let me just wait till my next time. Like you know, as a man, you've experienced that. You've experienced it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like,
So-
but I don't think he's gonna get his get back. I got the Wolves. I mean, I told you this already. Though.
You get the Wolves one. I was happy.
it was a great series,
Yeah,
though.
it is a fantastic series. I'm glad it went 7.
So who's your picks in it?
I got the Timberwolves winning.
I got the Nuggets.
Told you, they just needed Conley. You laughed at me, and then it came in.
It happened. We got blew out, but I have them winning.
All right, and then next series that just wrapped up yesterday, you got the Mavs going over in 6 games over the Thunder.
It's very weird how identical those two teams were to me when it comes to just like they have obviously like one, well, it's not similar. Like you have, I take that back. That game reminded me of them playing each other like they were mirroring each other. And I mean that by Luka and Shea were just trying way too hard to take the game over, and they were forcing. Shea ended up losing that hand by forcing the game way too much, especially in the end. You obviously can't pinpoint a basketball game on one play, but like his decision making towards the end, like, yeah, he hit a clutch 3.
Fouling PJ.
You fouled PJ, but also you had a couple mid ranges that were ice cold, but then you had a couple very forced plays. Like, it's just unfortunate the way basketball is played with teams like that. Like, clock management is usually terrible. There's a high screen. Even the roll off to Chet, like he threw a late oop to Chet, but that oop could have happened sooner. I don't know, just a game of
Didn't
basketball.
he make that oop though, right?
He did. But I'm just saying,
really
like
high.
no, it was just super late. Like he had Chet early in the play. Like it's just the offense compared to like what it could be of how the NBA was played a while ago, like 2000s. It's just different. Like it's just way too much ISO ball. Like you're being reliant on one hero to save the day, and sometimes you come up short with that.
Well, that's the thing.
That's basketball
But
nowadays,
they're
and I
also
get that.
young. Like they're just like
I just think
maybe
that's
he
bad
just
coaching.
don't learn it.
I just think that's bad coaching.
Well, the coach is also young. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody learns that together. That's got to be a group that I think they'll be better next year.
Oh, dude, they're the youngest in the NBA, but it's at the same time like it's just weird to me. Like both teams were doing it, like where they'd put the ball in like one of the stars' hands, and of course that's what you want to do. But there's not like any play developed for them. Like I remember, watching the Lakers or the Spurs. Like it was like literally you were coming down to run one play. Or if that play didn't work, you're going to another one. But it's still a facilitated move. To even the Warriors did it when they were winning basketball. Like Steve Kerr forced them to like, okay, Steph's going to come off this high screen. He's going to give it up to Clay. Clay has one shot option. If not, he's looking for Draymond here. Or Steph's going to come back to the top to get this 3-point shot off. Like it's like you don't see none of that shit.
Well, I mean, systems have always typically won championships, but I don't put that on players anymore as I put it on coaches.
No, that's what I said. Like
Yeah,
I think it's the coaching, but like it's just weird though, like how much hero ball they were trying to play, and like where's the time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like call the fucking timeout if you need it. OKC was out of timeouts late in the game, but like Dallas Same thing. Like, it's like, bro, like, just let them chill. Like, let them catch their breath, calm them back down, and let them be fucking, like.
That's just inexperience in my book. It'll all come with. I get
it. It just drove me crazy because it could have been an easy game 7, but like, shout out to Kyrie, shout out to Luka. They did their fucking thing.
They came back.
But and PJ Washington's crazy. Like, hopefully he gets paid. That's the only thing I'll say about him in that whole scenario.
Kyrie's 14-0 in closeout games.
That makes sense.
That's kind of impressive.
That makes sense.
Shout out to Kyrie.
Well, audience, let us know your thoughts on all this NBA stuff. Going on to our last thing, this is something a little different. You got Maybe It's Me trivia.
Oh, you're throwing a curveball at us. Maybe it's me trivia. Walk us through what the hell you're talking about.
So I just want to check your guys' knowledge on some things. How were you guys in high school?
It's well documented how Nick was.
Yeah, facts, bro. What do you mean? Like, Nick, clarify.
Nick had to
like,
be
how'd you do in school?
How did I do in school?
Were you on the honor roll?
That's rude. That's so rude.
That was wild.
That's very rude. My bad.
I mean, but it's true. Like, I feel like you just outing me right now.
No, Devin said it's well documented.
It is, bro. I was ass. No, I wasn't on no honor roll. Never. I honestly probably didn't even get close. Not even on a progress report.
I didn't know progress report.
I know. I'm not even kidding when I tell you senior year. I didn't. Junior and senior year, I don't think I did a single ounce of homework.
But he's
not a lick.
Smart. Like, Nick is smart.
No.
Yeah, you are. He is smart, and he's very street smart though. Like, cause I'll be taking a lot of shit from him about the street stuff. When we talk about shit like that, I take a lot of that information because he does know a lot about that.
But yeah, dog, I was dumb.
Devin, how were you in school?
In high school, I was like
Just
the same. I wasn't. I mean,
I would say there was a lot of laziness, but like,
yeah, I didn't care about high school. Had no plans to go to college till my mom asked me to, and then I did. I probably got like B's and C's in high school, and then when I went to college, I think I said that my dad made me pay for like books and shit.
Yeah, you talked about that.
He made me like, I think my dad paid for like my tuition to go to Lakeview.
But you're paying for that $100 books and everything.
Yeah, I paid for the books and all that shit. So then when I started paying for it, I was like, you know what? I got to do it. So I went there for 2 years, transferred to UTPB, got a full academic scholarship. So my dad didn't even really have to fucking pay for nothing. And then I graduated with like a 3.92 GPA. Crazy. I made A's in every single class except for 2, English 1 and English 2. That was it. I made a C in English 2 because I got a 0 on my final. I had an A in that class. I thought I was about to ace in English class because y'all know me in English, commas, semicolons, just talking normal, correct grammar in general ain't my forte.
No, I was literally about to tell you, like, I genuinely don't know when to use a comma. Yeah, that's how stupid I am. Like, if you see one of my conversations with somebody, run on sentence king.
Me too. Me too. That's why I chat GPT it to make sure it gets better.
Thank God for technology because I don't even know, like, I definitely don't know how to use a semicolon, but a comma is not in my arsenal whatsoever. My big cousin is a grammar like fiend. He's very good with grammar. I know he hates reading my text because that shit'll just be run on.
I don't know what he's saying. Sometimes you switch subjects. Yeah, and I did that.
No, he'll literally ask me to like basically repeat myself on something. I'm like, bro.
I was confused earlier when you was texting me. I told you I was confused. I didn't get it. It was confusing.
And then math was
No, see, I got good at math, but English, no.
Bro, I got a trash at math.
She told me I got a 0 on the final. I had an A in that class. Got a 0 in the final for English 2. She said I plagiarized my final report, and she gave me a 0. We went to the office and talked about it. She said I plagiarized Jesus Christ.
You plagiarized the Bible?
I didn't quote the Bible. When I made some quotes.
He's getting offensive, like I'm the one that said
I didn't quote the Bible, but I didn't quote it for a specific reason because, to my knowledge, could be wrong, but I read it. You only have to cite sources when it's not common knowledge of how this knowledge comes about. Like, it's not like if you cite a source that you were reading that this drug does a lot of this information, you cite where you read that information from because it's not vast knowledge for the masses. My argument to her was, it's like, everybody knows Jesus Christ. But whether you like him or not, you may have heard of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to follow him. You don't have to like him. You could not believe in him, but everybody heard of him. So I didn't think it was plagiarism to do that, but copied some Bible verses and got a 0 plagiarism. And she was like, I went and talked to her in the classroom that day, or to her office, and she was like, look, you can either take this 0 or we could put it up to the dean and figure out what he want to do. And I was like,
Send it to the dean.
no, I said, give me that 0 because I had an A. I said, what does it do with the 0? He said, it gives you from an A to a C. I said, then just move it on because I wasn't even going to, like, English wasn't my thing.
Send it to the dean, bitch.
No, that's what I should have said, but I didn't.
Send it to the dean.
Because I wasn't trying to, like, at that time I had that scholarship and I wasn't trying to lose it. So, yeah.
Fuck that. Send my shit to the dean. We handling this.
Other than that, I made A's and everything.
Well,
doesn't mean I'm smart, though. Promise you that.
Let's give it a crack, though. We'll see what's up. So how are we doing this?
we're just going to ask a couple common trivia questions
Common.
that you might have learned through high school or throughout your schooling. We'll go best of 3.
You got to let him finish
first of 3.
this sentence.
Yeah. First one, to say the correct answer out loud. If you answer the first time incorrectly, you have to let the other person answer. First question.
I want to go to 5.
We only got time for 3.
3's hard. 3's like, that's the 3.
What is the longest river in the United States?
Mississippi.
Wrong.
Damn. Oh.
Colorado.
Wrong. The answer is Missouri River.
Missouri, Mississippi Seas.
Oh, did you know that?
I knew it was like around. It goes up and down that thing. I knew it was
All rivers go up and down.
Nah, some go east and west.
That's true, but they're still up and down to how you're
I
looking
knew.
at them.
I knew geography. Geography where it was. See, I can't talk.
It's all good.
Geographically, I knew where it was. I just didn't know the name.
Let's see. The next one we got. What is the clinical name for the thigh bone?
Femur.
Correct. Next up, 1-0.
Good job, Nick.
It's about time. I did something right in life.
You getting nervous, Devin?
I live for this.
Hey, let's go.
Nah, I'm a little nervous. I mean, I don't mind saying if I lose this trivia one time. All right.
You'd be hot.
What's your next question, Paul?
What popular battle royale game took the gaming world by storm in 2017?
Fortnite.
No, I got that.
Devin got it.
Yeah, and I don't even play video games.
That's such a dumb. That's not even educational.
Yeah, I don't know. I do that just because it's there. So go ahead.
It is pop culture.
Pop culture.
It's part of history.
Fair.
Is it still big?
Yeah, it's so
It's
big.
very big.
Is it?
What is the center of an atom called?
I didn't
Center
hear
of
nucleus.
Nick got it right.
Center of an atom?
I didn't hear what he
Ain't
said
that
at
the
first.
center of
and
a cell?
No. Center of an atom is the nucleus.
Oh, shit. Boy,
Next
next question.
question.
10, 12 years.
What is the closest planet to the sun?
Mercury.
Devin got it right.
Yeah, boy, I was not. I was not gonna get it right. Good shit.
It was Mercury, Mars, Earth.
Tied 2-2. How you guys feeling?
If you give me a math one.
Well, I'm not doing math.
You crazy. That shit was. He was gonna get the win.
What is the colored part of the eye called?
Cornea.
Wrong.
Oh, the colored part.
What did you say?
What is the colored part of the eye called?
Retina.
Right now.
Wrong. The iris.
Boy,
It's a good name.
that makes sense. I remember like things. So we both missed that one.
Yeah. Still 2-2.
Tough.
What is the powerhouse of the cell?
Mitochondria.
I didn't know that, but go
Devin
ahead.
takes it.
I do that.
Devin,
You said that very fast.
biology major?
Yeah, like some of it. I had a lot of science. So I did a kinesiology degree with major.
Mitochondria is crazy.
Minor's history.
Get him next time, Nick.
We'll see.
You know the powerhouse of the cell? That's why I don't want the middle of the cell. But now I think about it, I'm just picturing that little ball, you know? In the science books,
Nah.
it makes like a little pie out of it, and you start seeing all the little squigglies and shit.
Yeah, you never like labeled the stuff in the cell.
Yeah.
I remember you say you didn't turn in homework, so that answer is no.
Yeah.
You got close though.
What did I say? I didn't say anything on that
No,
one.
like
No,
3-2, not bad.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't have known at all, the mitochondria?
Nah, fuck no. I legitimately don't even.
Do you remember taking chemistry?
No, I didn't take chemistry. I'm pretty sure.
That was the worst. I took
Chemistry was the worst.
chemistry in college.
the
Was
hardest
ridiculous.
class.
Yeah, that shit was so hard.
Oh God, I don't know if I took chemistry.
And I took it
It's like a
online.
required class.
Nah, not a Judson.
No, you had to take chemistry because it's,
It's
like,
like anything fly.
it's
over
basic
there.
science in freshman, right? Then it's
I think mine was like biology freshman
biology
year.
freshman year. There you go.
I think it It was sophomore year. I had chemistry.
Sophomore's chemistry.
Maybe I did, but like, bro,
Then you do
I'm
physics in
telling you.
your senior year.
I know one of my science classes.
Something like
I know
that.
one of
Yeah.
my science classes was my first period, and I always used to bring my teacher tacos, and so I got like an A because of that.
That was a chemistry class.
More than likely, like, I'm not kidding. It was on the red campus too, so yeah, it was like my junior or senior year. So yeah, I would skip that class, or I'd come in late and bring her tacos.
Really?
And then a lot of our shit was project orientated in class. Like you sat in like those science tables, so it was like 4.
Don't tell me you were that guy that
Oh
just
hell yeah, no,
put
I'm
their name on the.
coat riding boy.
That's crazy.
I
Do you remember your chemistry teacher? I still remember mine. I don't know why.
I want to say her name was like Miss Alvarez or some shit, but no, yeah.
I had Mr. Mackey.
I was definitely the one that put the name on there, dog. And then like, but I was a good. I would present a lot. They were all nervous to
Oh,
present.
so you're
and
the
shit.
presenter.
Yeah, I'd present.
You just read off the slide because you know what you're talking about.
No, I mean they would usually go over it with it
gotcha.
at first, so I just present.
Well, audience, let us know how you like the Maybe It's Me trivia segment. I have to run it back.
No, yeah, we
I
got to
ain't
spin
never
the
losing-
block.
I'm never losing this.
Probably not, but
We'll mix it up with questions.
anyways,
There
yeah.
needs to be some sports trivia in there too. So, because you know, me and Nick, we argue about who got more IQ. Just throw a little sports trivia in there.
How much sports do you know, though? Do you know soccer?
Nah, I don't know no soccer.
I know NASCAR. I know soccer.
You don't know no
baseball.
damn NASCAR.
Boy, what? Kyle Busch, my favorite driver.
Really?
Yeah.
Take you more as a
Don't Bubba Wallace. Racist. Anyways, with that being said, we are closing in on 3,000 subscribers. Super thankful for all of that. We love everybody out there. We appreciate everybody that's showing love. We have a lot of things in the works. We've talked about Erin Lane joining this podcast. She is already on the team. She should be here this next podcast. We're hoping and planning on doing an interview with her so the audience can get to know her. She's a dope individual. She's started up a Studio 120, which is a social media and marketing basically firm. And she's going to help us with our Instagram. She's going to help us with all socials. She does a great job with Alex Lewis's stuff. So if you follow Pastiche or Taprack Social, that's all of her work. She does a fantastic job, but we're excited about that. Things to come in the future, man. We're looking to start maybe some merch. There's been some conversations about merch coming, so be on the lookout for that. We just got a lot of ideas, but this is just getting started. Obviously, we're only at 11 episodes. We're super thankful for all the love and loyalty you guys have sent. Keep commenting us, DMing us when it comes to ideas or thoughts. Message us, whatever you guys got to do to kind of share what you guys think that this podcast can get better at, improve on, or what you guys
More
look
ideas
at.
for sure.
Yeah. Devin, what you got?
just that 2 more ideas for sure, like whatever you want to hear. Go ahead and give us a follow, Dum Dum. I'm gonna get a Dum Dum next time right here.
That'd be fire.
I'll do that.
That'd be fire. With that being said, love everybody in this room. Love everybody out there. Toodles.